for the train. So the next train was not going to come for 2.5 hours. And there was no like indoor like station or seats or anything. So I'm like, oh, now what am I going to do? I can't call her and tell her I'm stranded here. So I just said a prayer. I'm a Buddhist. I chant the Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I just started walking and chanting and walking and chanting. And it was one main street in the town, and everything was closed. Everything was closed. I'm like, okay, whatever. So about 5 blocks up, I see this light, and it's a restaurant, and they had like Christmas lights outside. So amazingly, it was open. I went in, and there was this really nice Japanese woman, and I said, "Are you open?" She said, "Well, we're getting ready to close, but you could come in and have a meal." So I ordered a meal, and then she was very nice. She was just conversating with me. So I told her, like what happened, like that was kind of stranded. She said, "Oh, you could stay here. You could just stay here until your train, near where your train comes." And I was just so grateful to her because I didn't know what I would, like standing outside for 2 hours, I would have gotten hypothermia. It was really cold out. So I paid for my meal, and then they gave me a gift, a Christmas gift, which I have here. It's like a little mug. It says Ginger Sushi, the name of the restaurant. And I stayed, until I was able to, walk to the train and got my train home. So that was like an amazing story of kindness. She was so nice to me.
Love that. Nothing like a cold day when you're commuting and buses and trains are late. So that was so kind of them. So
And
kind.
I have another story, if I have the time, about also commuting. I was doing an event, and I was waiting for the train, and lo and behold, I was on the wrong side, not going to New York, but going way out to Long Island. So I saw the train go by, and then like they said what the gate, track was, and I was like, uh oh, I'm on the wrong. And then next train was like 5 a.m. So I'm like, holy shit! It was in the summer at least. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, and it was deserted. Like looked like a dangerous place. So there's another train coming. So I walked to the other side, and I took the train out